Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Michaela J. I am a spiritual podcast personality. Still getting used to that title. Spiritual podcast personality and personal development influencer. I really focus on manifestation, mindset, and spirituality. And today I want to talk about a very specific topic when it comes to manifestation, and that is trust. A lot of us struggle with trusting the universe, letting go of our manifestations, the idea of like detachment. It's really difficult because what it is at its core is we don't actually trust ourselves. So we're gonna dive into this today specifically because I get so many questions about signs from the universe, and I have a certain opinion on signs from the universe. I think there's like a level 1, there's a level 2, and there's a level 3, okay? So let's break this down really quick. Level 1 of asking for signs from the universe is having an actual sign, and that is dictating a decision for you, a life path for you, a confirmation for you. So let's back it up a little bit. What is even asking for a sign? Asking for a sign is when you say, hey universe, if I'm on the right path, show me a feather. If I'm meant to do this, show me a blue jay. Or if I'm meant to be with this person, they need to say the word tabernacle. You know, it's just like random shit that you're asking from the universe, basically as proof that it's working, or proof that it's the right decision for you, proof that it's the right direction for your life. And a lot of us ask for this, like especially at the very beginning of spirituality. One of my biggest signs was always a white Range Rover. Now, I am from Nebraska. I live in Los Angeles now, but when I was living in Nebraska, Range Rovers weren't it's exceptionally common. There were definitely people who had them, but especially when I lived in Lincoln, in my college town, there was maybe like 3 Range Rovers in all of Lincoln. And so anytime I would see a white Range Rover, it would be like, oh my God, like I am about to win the lottery, like big deal, you know? And that was a huge sign for me. So before I would move forward with a certain endeavor, so say I was like deciding whether or not to study abroad, like, okay, universe, if I'm meant to study abroad, show me a white Range Rover, and then it would happen. So I've had signs like that. I've had signs like angel signs. I've had signs like finding a feather on the ground, and all of that, like I've said, is for asking for an answer or a confirmation or a validation that you're making the right move. To me, that's level 1. Because once you see that, you're like, all right, I can trust the decision, I can trust the path, I can trust what I'm doing. Now, level 2 is when you're asking for guidance, not so much of a sign of like, okay, universe, I know this is the right path for me, I know this is the decision, I feel called to it, but I just need some guidance. What would you have me do? What would the next steps be? Who would you have me connect with? It's when you're kind of leaning on the universe for some of that heavy lifting, as we should, because in manifestation, we're only in charge of 2 things, the what and the why. The universe says the who, the when, the where, and the how. So in level 2 of trusting and asking for signs, you're really asking for like, okay, well, what do I do now? And I did this for a very long time, writing in my journal every freaking day for like a year. What would you have me do? I would be asking that to the universe, my spirit team, like my spirit guides and angels, my higher self, what would you have me do? That would be level 2. It's where you're getting more guided steps. You made the decision on your own. You are your own confirmation, but you kind of need some guidance of where to move. Now, level 3, which is what I would almost call like a mastery level, is you don't need any signs or any specific guidance because you just trust yourself. You are the sign, you are the guidance, you are all that you need. And I say this not in a way of like being the all-powerful, but it's because we are co-creators with the universe. If you don't trust yourself, you actually don't trust the universe. And if you don't trust the universe, then you don't actually trust yourself. So it's like, if you could go all in with fully trusting yourself, you can just as easily go all in fully trusting the universe. So level 3, or my mastery level, is when you can make the decision on your own, you know what's right for you, you can feel what the right path is for you, and you always know what your next step is. Now, there will be fogs of confusion sometimes when you're lacking clarity, and you're like, I don't really know about this, I don't really know about that. But when you're at this level of mastery, you know, even in the moments of lack of clarity, even in the moments of confusion, you know you're going to figure it out. You know that you're gonna figure out what to do next. You know the right step is gonna be shown to you. You don't need to ask. You never need to ask because you are your own, confirmation. So what does signs and these levels really have to do with trust? Well, it's showing you how much you trust the universe, how much you trust that your manifestations are gonna come into fruition, how much do you trust yourself. If you're like, okay, you're listening to this and you're like, I think I'm a level 1. I ask for signs a lot. I always want, clarity around the direction and is this the right move? Then you're probably at a level 1, which means you don't fully trust yourself yet, so you're seeking for something outside of you. It's okay. Do not judge yourself for this. It's all about awareness. And like I said, I was there for a really long time. Probably the first year of my spiritual journey, I was asking for signs literally daily. So this is not a bad thing whatsoever. Like I said, all about awareness, because now you get to grow from where you are. So level 1, you don't really fully trust yourself. You don't really trust yourself at all because you're looking for all the answers outside of you. Level 2 is you know how to make your decisions right, but you're looking for the steps. So you trust that you can make the right decision. You trust that you know what's good for you, but you don't trust that you're always gonna know how it gets done. You don't trust that you're always going to make the right move. You don't trust that the process will reveal itself. Because when we're manifesting things, or even just becoming the next version of ourselves, there are certain things that we need to do in that process. There's certain things you're gonna be called to do. And those are your action steps. Because we live in a 3D world, we have to take action, and that's just how it is. And when you fully trust the universe at level 2, because you're like, tell me the steps, show me what to do. And you would only take that kind of advice from somebody you really fully trust. So you trust the universe. You really trust the universe's opinion. You also trust yourself and you trust your own opinion, but not enough. You're the type of person who might want a second opinion or somebody to just be like, yeah, just like cheer you on. Like, you need your own hype man. So that's kind of what you're using the universe for. It's like the best friend that you're like, what do I do when something goes wrong? So that's where you've made progress. You now trust yourself, but not fully and completely. And at the 3rd level, it's like you fully trust the universe and you know it's always gonna show up for you for the magic side, for the when, the where, the how, and the who. But you also fully trust yourself to know what you want and why you want it. And you know that you're always being guided to the correct steps. And like I said before, if you don't trust yourself, you aren't fully trusting the universe. And if you don't fully trust the universe, you aren't fully trusting yourself, because this is a co-creative act. And the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So it's like, if you don't trust that you're gonna get the fitness results that you've been working towards, you probably don't trust you're gonna get the money results you're looking for. And if you don't trust the universe fully, you probably don't trust somebody else in your life fully. And if you don't trust that this is gonna work out, you might not trust that that is. It's always creating a parallel somewhere in your life. So it's really important to build that rapport with yourself and the universe at the same time. How I build more trust with the universe is just through connecting. So that's where I do a lot of journaling, where I'm doing a lot of meditation or visualization. And when I develop trust with the universe, it doesn't feel like a conversation. It is, but it feels more like an energy. When I know I'm fully supported, when I know things are gonna work out, I feel connected to the universe. When you feel really on, really confident, really like, yeah, like this shit's mine, it's done, like I've got this, I'm a bad bitch, then you are fully connected to the universe. And the more you feel like that, the more you trust the universe. That's how I kind of decipher that. And when it comes to building trust with yourself, this can be a little harder for people because we've never been taught to trust ourselves. You know, in school, they're always like, double check your answers and ask all these questions and, you know, have somebody like peer review your paper. We're not, you know, raised to just trust ourselves. We're raised to question ourselves and question if we could be doing better, which is why we're always looking everywhere except for at ourselves for the better answer. And when you're developing trust with yourself, it's really gonna come down to following through with the things that you say you're going to do. You say you're gonna work out 5 days a week, you better fucking work out 5 days a week. You say you're gonna start eating a salad every day, start eating a salad every day. You say you're gonna start taking cold showers every day, take cold showers. The more you follow through with the things you say you're going to do, the more you're gonna believe in yourself. And then when you believe in yourself, you can trust yourself because you always do what you say you're gonna do. For example, something that I've done lately is take ice cold showers every single day. For 3 minutes straight, I take freezing cold showers and I just stand in the freezing cold water, and it's miserable and amazing all at the same time. I committed to this as a daily practice, and I've done it every single day for like the last 3 weeks. When I do that, I build my confidence in myself because I'm like, I said I was gonna do it every day and I've been doing it every day. So if I say I'm gonna do this every day, then I'm gonna do that every day. And if I say I'm gonna make this amount of money this month, I'm gonna make this amount of money. You're just gonna start to trust yourself in all different areas when you follow through with the things you say you're gonna do. It seems really simple, but as humans, our follow through is so poor. Like, it's so bad. Like, think about all the things you said you were gonna do and didn't do them. We all have them. We all have a laundry list of them. But you have the choice to change that today and to start doing things differently for yourself to develop that trust. Because all in all, when you feel that connection with the universe, when you feel you feel like it's gonna happen, and you just trust and you feel fucking amazing, you can trust the universe. And when you know you follow through with what you say you're gonna do, you commit to the things you really wanna commit to, you can trust yourself. And that is an unstoppable bond. That is like the most couple goals that you will ever see or ever desire. And it just gets to keep getting better and better and better over time. So if you feel like you've not been trusting the manifestation process, you haven't been trusting that you can let go, you have a hard time with the detachment, you need to allow in more trust into your process and start with building trust with yourself, with the universe, and everything is going to be golden, okay? I love you all so much. If you have any questions about manifestation, mindset, spirituality, anything, leave them in the comments below. I'll be doing more of these sit down type videos, so I would love to answer some of your questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I'm at TheMichaelaJ. I love you all so much, and I will see you on Wednesday.